Hello, spring you back. I've just done a couple of minor mods, accessories really, to the Bandit. I'll show you. Well, firstly, I bought myself a little analog clock off of Amazon or eBay for, I think it was about £10 or £11, but it seems to do the job. Seems to look okay amongst the bits after I modified it to make it fit. So that's that, and I've bought a second-hand seat. Not my usual sort of taste. I don't normally like these things, but this one was really cheap, and it's in really good condition. And the guy only lived about 10 miles away, so he dropped it off to my house. Yeah, I wanted to try something a bit more comfortable than the original seat. Let me show you the original seat first. Okay, so that's the original seat, which I recovered myself with a kit, which was about £28 all in, I think. It's a really good kit, and I was really happy. There's a video of me, I think, doing this, or the aftermath of me doing it. So you know, it's come out really nice, and for originality, it's excellent. I'm really pleased with that. But like all seats with me, they just always seem to be too hard. So I normally take them down to my friend Lynn, and she puts gel pads in them and things and whatever. But this time I thought, I've been looking for a while on eBay, and yeah, this one came up, and it was an auction. I don't normally bother with auctions, I like to just buy things now, but it came up and I ended up paying £87 for it, which I think was really good. I thought, well, I'd just try it out, and for that money I could always sell it again if I don't want it. So let's put that back on and have a look at the difference. Okay, so there they are, side by side. So with the bottoms in the same position, this one's just, it's a bit more carved out, and it's got this bit to stop you going back and to stop the passenger going forward. And when I first looked at it, I thought, oh, there's not a lot of passenger seat, but to be honest, neither of them have, and I've sat on the passenger pillion part of both of them. To be honest, this one feels nicer. It must be to do with this. So let's pop this back on the bike. So anyway, there we go. Yeah, like I said, I've never really been a fan of these when I've seen them. Normally they're quite leery. Now this one, it's a bit in your face with the piping and the lettering, but the rest of the bike has got gold on it, and it's in good condition. Feels quite comfy. I've got the original one, and strangely enough, I hate to admit it, but I think the bike looks loads better with that shaped seat on it instead of the big plank that's normally on it. Now that coming from me is quite miraculous. You know, I'm Mr. Originality, Mr. Stock, and on the stock front, the exhaust, it's matured with age. I run it with this is a Lextech full system. Now I run it with the baffle in, which firstly makes it street legal, and secondly it sounds fantastic. I bet the wind's getting up now. Hang on, let's move out the wind. Yeah, it sounds fantastic. It's louder than stock and it's deeper than stock, but it's not annoying with the baffle in. It's a lovely straight flowing system all the way through, from the headers right through. It just sounds glorious. Now I've tried it with the baffle out, and it is really horrible with the baffle out. and it seems to actually be less powerful with the baffle out. It just sounds empty, cackly, just horrible sounding with it out, and seems to be less grunt, less horsepower. Probably because there'll be too much flow and it's probably leaning it out some. But they've obviously done their homework with these. With the baffle in, it's not much of a baffle. It's only a small collar that goes in there, restricts it a bit. But the tone is absolutely fantastic. It's got better since I've put it in maybe a couple of months. Yeah, let's talk to you. Yeah, tone's got better. It's got deeper, and it's got slightly louder. I guess that's all the insulation wadding stuff in the can itself, compacting, disintegrating, whatever it's done. So yeah, smart. So there's two things on it that I shouldn't like at all whatsoever. I shouldn't like a non-stock exhaust, and I shouldn't like a non-stock seat. But you know, I absolutely love it now. Looks great. Looks much nicer now. So anyway, peace and love. See you next time. I've been Springy. Oh, MOT next week for the Bandit, so I would imagine it'd be alright, but not sure. There's a bit of pitting on the front discs, so I might be putting new discs on it, but we'll see what happens next week. See you later.